do that but longer, like Danny.
This isn't a Dead by Daylight video. I'm so sorry. Two significant things have happened in the last couple of weeks. One, a long-awaited boys camping trip happened. And two, I played a gig with 2 weeks notice to learn 90 minutes of music, and it ended up being an absolute blast. And I wanted to document it. Also, I've got like 2 more gigs this year. So I wanted to get a new camera. So the boys trip was a great opportunity to test the camera. And then I just started vlogging. What a lovely dog. I've been doing therapy, and one of the things that has been brought up a lot is that like I'm a naturally creative person, but somewhere along the way it became all about views and like ad revenue and the algorithm, and I lost the joy of making videos. And I was sort of challenged, you know, what would it look like if you made a video that's just for you? You know, there for an audience, but you're making it for yourself because you want to make it, not because there's an audience waiting for it, not because you need to generate ad revenue to pay the bills or whatever. This is what I decided to do. And it was immediately obvious that this is what I wanted to do. I've done vlogs since I was about 8 years old. Like genuinely. I have a narrative format and style that I try to go for. And I think it works really well. I've never built an audience doing this. It's probably a mistake trying to leverage my existing audience. Most of you guys aren't going to be interested, right? I already know this video is going to cause me to lose hundreds of subscribers, but like, forget it. This is the sort of content I want to make, you know? So much life to be lived, man. What does that mean? I have no idea. I like to pretend that I'm profound. I haven't done this walk for about a year. There's meant to be a path, like through the centre of that. I mean, that's meant to be a path. I don't know, you can get through there. It's going to be alright, Archie. We're going to figure it out, mate. This video bounces around a bit chronologically. I'm recording this on the last day of recording this particular episode. The intro, which you've probably already seen, I'm going to record when we get into that field. Hopefully the structure will be strong enough that it will make sense. Like, yeah, it's like a Tarantino movie. I am the Tarantino of YouTube vlogging. So, it's a good intro, innit? Playing some football with Sam Wallen. This is content.
Football.
Sam, get in my vlog.
Whoa.
How did you play? I'll just rate you on a scale of 1 to 10.
Well, I'd give myself a 6.
6. It's a good rating. I think I was an 8 today. I was really happy. I saved like 6 shots.
Is that in 8?
I did let it 8, that's why I give myself an 8. So about 2 weeks ago, I get a call from my brother saying, hey, I've got this gig that I'm playing in Blackpool. Do you want to come? We'll drive up. We'll play the gig. Bear in mind, that's like a 5-hour drive. We'll play the gig and then we'll drive back. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, cool. No, that sounds good. He says, actually, do you want to come play keys? Yeah, alright, send me the album, I'll have a listen. And it's really good. It's a great album and there's lots of keys parts and that's really exciting. But I have to learn an hour and a half worth of music in the space of 2 weeks with only 1 practice session. I wanted to film little bits from that first practice session. That was on Tuesday, today's Thursday, but my camera died. So all I got was like 2 seconds of emotion lapse. So that's coming up next week. This week, I'm going camping with some friends and I got this new action camera, the DJI Action 4. So here's a couple of assorted clips from that weekend. I'm not going to be filming loads of it, but here's some assorted clips. That's something. Pixelated though.
How dare you?
Blah blah blah, how dare you, just burn oil.
That's good for that. That's whole milk.
That's what happened to half the judges.
Yeah.
They're like football players.
They've been on teams, they're now.
That's right, and then they retire.
Yeah, they know what they're looking for.
What do you think of the barbecue competition, Tom?
Yeah, it was good.
We're going to start a team?
Me and you.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
hope that was good. I hope the weekend was good. I don't know, because it's Thursday and we're going on Saturday, but I just showed you some clips, so I hope, you know, hope we enjoyed ourselves. The good thing about doing a vlog in relation to this gig is that I haven't actually got to take the time to learn all the songs. I can just throw a montage of me learning the songs up, and then it's as good as done. So, that's the album, Archie. Archie, that's the album, mate. That's the album. Woo! Woo! Okay, so here's where we're at. It's Wednesday. I've got the whole album. I'm pretty happy with the whole album. There's a couple of songs towards the end I'm still not 100% on. I need to learn 3 other songs, so we're doing 3 additional songs, Wars, What If, Shenanigans. But I've got lots of other work on. And I have... Alright, chill out, mate. Chill out. Oh yeah, it needs to feed you, don't I, mate? I'll do it in a sec. I have resigned to the fact that I'm going to have to use the iPad on stage and look at the chords, because there's a lot to remember here, and there's no way I'm going to be able to remember that. I've tried playing through the album without the chords, and I've got lost a couple of times, and I'd rather have the iPad in front of me in case I need it, than not take it with me, and not need it. Sorry, I got this new camera. I keep forgetting that there's a screen on the front, and that I can just flip it around and see myself, and shoot everything properly. You want to play, Archie? Go on. Go on, doggy. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Wait. Go. 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 And you know what? I'm just going to come out and say it right now. The reason I'm recording this segment is because many of my friends, if they ever watch these videos, they'll be watching them purely to criticise them. That's all they'll be doing. They'll be watching these videos so they can go, oh, that's cringe, or oh, you should stop doing that. Why are you doing that? That's cringy. And you probably think like, well, get better friends. But there's a certain type of person that I just can't seem to separate myself from, and it's the whole crabs in a bucket mentality. These people don't create anything themselves. They see me creating something, and because they're, I don't know, nervous, too afraid of criticism themselves, they never bother doing anything. But it does mean that while I'm making this video, in the back of my head I'm thinking, that person might watch this for the sole purpose of criticising you. And you know what? I'm accepting it, and I'm calling it out right now. You know, we'll get into this. We'll get into this. Because I used to have a very high self-esteem, and these days, I don't, really. I think one of the main causes of this is that everyone in England seems to be incapable of creating. They're so much more focused on criticising and not doing stuff. And I've always been a creative person. I've always wanted to do stuff like this. And the few times that I have done it, I've received fierce criticism. I have a YouTube channel that has 37,000 subscribers. And even when I was starting that off, I got serious criticism from friends. This is for me. It's not for you, alright? I think we all know people like this. And we've all had experiences where our passions and our dreams in a way have been shut down by people who don't have any themselves, purely because they're too afraid to pursue them. This isn't a dream, I guess it's a passion. What I've found recently is that I've been looking back on old vlogs that I used to make when I was at university, you know, between the ages of 16 and 22. I made a lot of vlogs, and I really can't overstate how cool it is to be able to go back to a time in my life that is completely different to my life now and re-experience everything that I was going through at that time and all the people that I knew and all the places that I went to. And I'm extremely grateful that I made those videos and that I kept them up, because they're amazing to look back on. And you know what? I want this series to be exactly the same. We're good. We're done. The last few songs I'm still not I'm like 80% comfortable with. I can play through them, and that's good. I don't think I've ever actually played an hour-and-a-half show before. I think this might be the longest show I've ever actually played. It's time to head to Jack's to, first off, rehearse with him, 2, load up his car. And hopefully we can fit everything that we need in one car. I'm not 100% sure that we can, so it's gonna be a bit of fun, because he's got his whole drum kit, and like my whole back seat is being taken up by my stuff. Albeit I do have a lot of crap in my car, plus a baby seat, but you know, we'll see how it goes. There you go. Say hello. Hello. Excellent. Needs to be entertaining. Yes.
Should I charge my camera as well? So
Yeah,
I can
cool, actually.
get a different angle of it.
That'd be cool.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
See you
mate.
later.
See you tomorrow.
Big show and that.
Big show tomorrow. Yeah, I think the fear for me, I just don't want to get lost in the middle of a song.
Well, don't
I'll try not to.
pay attention to
But
it.
that's the big fear, is that I'll just...
You know the song. We'll listen to. We've got the album. We'll put it on the way up as well. Safe driving that.
You too.
See you in the morning.
I'm going to try not to run anyone over. There are kids playing Among Us. Playing Among Us in the street. And not like the video game. They're just running around going like, I saw a little event, I saw a little event. I'm going to try my best to not run them over. I think everything went well today. I think it sounded good. I think tomorrow's going to be a real test. But it's going to be good. So I'm looking forward to it.
Begins a conception that if you really push them on it, you know, you can show that they don't really think that. So for example, where that
Today's the day. You're all good to go. 20 to 10. We need to be leaving at sort of 10:30 latest, so we can try and get to Blackpool for hopefully like 4 o'clock. So this is the big road trip number 1. I'm going to be in a car for about 12 hours today, and I'll be getting back here about 5. So exciting times. Let's go. Yeah, that's not gonna easy. Cool. Yeah? Yep. Boom. Yes. Amazing. What's this? Oh, go Modello. I thought you were taking a shot from the other side. Getting the address up, and then we'll be on our way. And we're out. We're off. Popped up the tyres, noticeable already. Do carpool karaoke.
Where?
No, we could do carpool karaoke.
Oh yeah.
You going? You going?
Yeah.
Oh,
We need to. Why? I didn't receive one.
I thought we were eating.
I'd like to eat, but there's no time.
We've got food. Didn't expect this turn of events.
It was dramatic.
Yeah.
That's obviously with a cocktail. Good job. Wait, was it where you'll never feel? And then the verse without the gaps 4 times.
How long have you had to learn these songs, Jack? I've had 3 weeks. So you've had a little bit longer than me.
I think I had an extra week.
You take a juicy 58 miles per gallon. Yeah, that's really good. Considering the load. Yeah, how packed the car is. The fact that I keep having to slow down and speed up because stupid British drivers! What are you doing in the middle lane? Move over! Who are you overtaking? Hold the cord. And again, see, it's just instinctive.
And our friends are treading lightly where the blind have led the blind.
You know what, Clacton Pier is nicer than that.
You never heard the call. You never make the grade. I'm gonna pull it to wait and see.
What's wrong?
Need a wee!
That was a fun journey. We left at about 11.
Yeah.
It's 20 to 5. Good that you recognise that. Where have all of these broken drumsticks? Drumsticks. Loser. Feel a bit more confident now. We sound checked. Everything's sounding good. We've gone for a couple of songs that I wasn't sure about, and it's all sounded decent. It's just like we've had one practice together, and now we're coming in to do the whole show, having only played together once. They've done twice. I've never played with the bassist before because he wasn't available for the one day I could do the last couple of weeks.
What about the one day that you couldn't do?
Exactly. So we've done a rehearsal, me, Henshaw, Jack. They've done a rehearsal, Jack, Henshaw, bassist. And now we're all coming together for the first time.
Jigsaw pieces together.
It's sounding good, man. It's sounding good.
I can see so clearly now.
I'm wearing my shirt. Jack's getting changed into his clothes. And we're going to be going on in about 20 minutes. So, exciting times. Jack's more nervous than I am.
Well, I don't know how nervous you are. I'm not nervous, I'm sort of raring to go.
I'm not nervous.
I want to start.
Yeah. Where's it pointing to?
Pointing to the coffee. Should be pointing north, right?
George's guitar solo, and it's like, fuck it, let's do it on a keyboard. Let this not a wind blows you. You can let this from that smile, that's a mistake that Tom's been making for a while now. I remember standing in that room at number 63. My grandmother by the sofa with my pocket money. We put on coats and hats to walk to the shop is so long. When you've got cash burning in your hand for the new Iron Maiden song. Beautiful, thank you. Everybody call that, this is great. It's your song now, mate. Good night, thank you very, very much.
It is a good sign. Right, let's get home. How long? 5 hours? Shorter than it took to get here.
Yeah, I thought annoyingly, the only doubt, I'll start with the downside. My drumsticks just made things quite difficult. I think overall, I think we did really well. I couldn't hear you that much, which is annoying because I really enjoyed a lot of the parts. Like the Miriam thing was great, and I really wanted to hear all the other times.
Did you hear the strings okay?
No, they were saying all the other times.
Yeah, I think it's not that I wasn't out front. I think it was just that you couldn't hear it because of the.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was through the monitor.
Yeah, I kept taking my headphones off to make sure I could hear it coming back from the. So, I mean,
I think so.
when I watch this video back and I hear what you say again, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, I do know what you said.
No, I thought it was great, and I thought you did a great job. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, right. Absolutely loved it.
Really?
Just absolutely lost myself in the music. Like
I could tell. I could see.
it was amazing. Right, so I went through a whole roller coaster of emotions. There was a couple of bits where I did get lost in a song, or where I realised I wasn't playing the same thing they were.
Yeah.
Benefit of playing guitar is that I can look at Tom, the bassist, or I can look at Paul, and I know what chord they're playing or what note they're playing. So if I get lost, I'm like, oh, we're there. Okay, cool. But I loved it. I've played so many shows where I've just not really felt it. But that is exactly what I want every gig to be like.
Yeah.
You know, when I imagine, how does it feel to be like a musician and play in a band when everything clicks, everything comes together, and you just get lost in the music, you just enjoy yourself. You still focus, you still get everything right, but you're just enjoying it. And that's how I felt throughout the whole thing.
It's amazing that you were able to do that during, considering that, yeah, we didn't know that you don't know the songs inside out.
Well, I mean, like I said, I've had him on a loop pretty much for the last 2.5 weeks. Every time, Sam even knows some of the songs now because he's got in my car every day for the gym, and it's always on. Yeah. And to the point where one time I didn't play it, and he went, "Oh, no Henshaw today."
Really?
Yeah. Obviously, with Holy, I'm not doing very much on Holy, but I just thought I was going to get the most out of this possible because this is it. This is the last song. I might never get to do this again. And then when it finished, it was like, that was amazing. Oh crap! I might never get to do this again.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I said to you, didn't I? Like the last 2.5 weeks, I've just had these songs going around my head and been in my schedule every day. 2 hours practice Henshaw, 2 hours every single day. And then it's an hour and a half and it's over and it's done. And it's like, oh, that's that. When we were packing up, I felt horrible.
Really?
So I was like, this is it. This is like the most satisfaction I'm ever gonna get out of a gig ever. I'm never gonna get to play these songs again. This is where I'm at. This is like.
You have the round window show coming up.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's these songs specifically.
Yeah.
That I was sort of mourning not getting to play again.
Well, it's a good thing that you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So much, and you really lost yourself in it, because that means that you took you appreciate it as much as you could. But yeah, for now, let's just take it in, remember it, enjoy it, remember this feeling, really enjoy this feeling for the next 4 hours and 45 minutes until we get home.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. Well, home. Absolutely shattered. And I can't even sleep that much because we've got a really busy day today. And then I need to be up at 6:30 tomorrow to take Ben to nursery. So I'm gonna try and get like 5 hours of sleep maybe, if I can. And then do my best. But I really enjoyed tonight. It was worth it. Yeah. Really enjoyed playing through the album. It was really satisfying. Like, I meant what I said in the clip earlier. I don't know how much of it I'm going to use, but yeah, it was a really, really positive experience. So, but now I'm going to go to bed. Good night. Good night. My tower. What are you doing? Thanks, mate. Don't know how comfortable I am showing myself before I've showered. I've got this rule, I shower every single morning and I don't go out in public until I've showered. Like, I will shower to go to the gym, and I'm not someone who cares about how I look, just usually. I wear gym shorts, and I have like 10 versions of the exact same shirt, with more on the way as well. And that's just what I wear. I've got three things to talk about this morning. Number one, I did so bad last night. It's the Euros, and it was my mate Adam's birthday, so we had people over, and England won 1-0. It was a bit of a boring game, but we won 1-0, so that's good. And they all got Domino's, and my brother recently made me this like pizza that was like a mincemeat base with cheese on top. I'm not sure if I've mentioned actually that I'm currently cutting, so I'm trying to lose weight, and this month has been a joke. I've been meant to be eating like 2,800 calories a day, and I've been eating like 3,500 calories a day. So I'm like, my scale chart is like. And I was like, right, I'm going to get locked in. I'm going to get dialed in after this weekend. And so I was like, I'm not going to have Domino's. I'm going to make myself a mincemeat pizza. Looks grim, tastes delicious. Seriously, give it a try. So I had a mincemeat pizza. Thanks, Ben. Thanks for your contribution there. And it didn't work out because Francesca didn't finish her pizza, obviously. And I saw it and I was like, I'm eating it. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. I don't know if I'm going to just like have a couple of protein shakes and try my best to not feel hungry or what. And this leads me into point 2. I am still shattered. So I slept until 1 yesterday, and then we had people over, and so I went to bed at like 11:30. Yeah, and I read in bed until like half midnight, and Ben's got to go to nursery. I have my whole morning routine, so I was up at 6:30 today. So I'm on like, I didn't sleep well last night either, so I'm like 5 hours of sleep. And I need to get to the gym because I've missed a workout last week. I need to get deadlifts and abs in. And because I ate so much last night, I feel sick. And I know that when I start, going to lift heavy stuff, it's just going to be like, ugh. Well, I don't know that. That's a risk. It's a very real risk. I have to take this guy to nursery anyway, and nursery is literally opposite the gym. So, yeah, I'm going to go and do that. And the third thing, bloody cool. One of my, well, probably my favourite podcast of all time, Modern Wisdom. He did a vlog and he uploaded it onto his main channel. Now his approach to YouTube is very anti-algorithm. It's very strange because he does clips on YouTube. He did a vlog for the very first time and he put it on his main channel. So now he's got clips, full-length podcasts, and now a vlog series on his main channel, which is so anti-algorithm and not the sort of thing you'd expect someone with 2 million subscribers to do. So it's interesting. It's made me think, you know, for this, I was going to start a new YouTube channel and just completely start from scratch. And I thought, actually, I guess the difference is that his audience, his niche, would want to see what he does during the day, and my Dead by Daylight channel, there's going to be zero interest. Well, no, that's not even true. See, that's not even necessarily true. I reckon a few thousand people will be interested in seeing this. And then I think, well, if there's a few thousand people... Mate, I'm trying to... Mate! Shh. have a child. It's the best thing. I love you, mate. Yeah. Have babies. Anyway, if a few thousand people that wouldn't otherwise watch this because I put it on my main channel, even though I know it's going to tank my subscribers, it's probably worth putting up on there. I don't know what I'm doing, because yeah, I know. This is a June vlog, but I think I'm going to edit and finish it off today because there's so much content. This is probably going to be the end of it. There's so much content. And I'm doing stuff next week as well that I want to film. And maybe this works better as a weekly thing or a once every couple of week thing. I started it off thinking it's going to be a once a month thing. This kid, look at what he's doing. He's putting that box of dog toys. He knows it's wrong. He's giving me a look. Like, look what I'm doing, Dada. Yeah, go on, put it down over yourself. See what happens. I think the thing with DBD content more generally is that there are so many creators making such fantastic content. When I started off, no one, and I mean no one, was doing what I was doing. No one was editing to that level. People were editing games together. The entire DBD community at the time was like, other than like Oddstarver, who was kind of, again, just sort of stream of consciousness 8-hour videos. Pain Relievers, who barely ever uploaded. No one was making the sort of investigative content that I wanted to make. And I was answering questions that I wanted to, I wanted answered. But now there are tons of channels. This video from Killer Whale is incredible. The Wild World of Competitive Dead by Daylight. And then you've got like Kaito doing just ridiculous, like, quality videos. There are so many people now. Asimov's. There are so many fantastic channels doing, you know, the sort of thing I used to do, or I do, but with so much more passion and so much better than me, and with so much more game knowledge, that it just doesn't seem to make sense to me to continue making DVD videos. So if I'm not going to make DVD videos, why would I just leave a channel up with like 37,000 subscribers? I mean, I will lose subs if I put it on the main channel. But I will also immediately gain an audience that this sort of content wouldn't otherwise have. And to be honest with you, I'm sick of counting subs. That's not the point of this. I'm making this for me. If this is good, and a couple thousand people get something out of it, that wouldn't have otherwise got something out of it if I just start again, then that can only be a positive, right? You do it. You know the box of dog toys down. So I think I'm going to put this on the main channel. We'll see what happens. What time is it? I need to get moving. I'm going to the gym. I'm doing deadlifts. I'm doing abs, which are like the main two things with a risk of throwing up if you get them wrong. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I realised as soon as I got to the gym that my usual gym buddy isn't available this week. He's not able to get to the gym. He's working. So I was able to do back and biceps day. I didn't have to put tons of pressure on my chest and on my belly when I was like full up and sick from overeating yesterday. We added a few weeks ago just to do an extra because I feel like we weren't getting enough like bicep volume. We do tons of triceps, not enough bicep volume. So we added that to just go to failure. So just like blast your arms. End of the workout, you're exhausted, you've been pushing it on the curls, and then screw it, let's just do concentration curls to failure. And just rebuild that way. And you don't think about it, because like with other workouts, if I'm like, right, I know that I'm going to be doing a heavy set of like seated cable rows today, I maybe won't go as hard on my lat pull downs, but with this, it's like, no, you go as hard as you possibly can. And then you go even harder by just doing a set to failure of concentration curls. That's great. So I've had a few more thoughts about like chucking this vlog up onto the main YouTube channel. There are two things. One, if I do that, I'm pretty sure that channel is already algorithmically dead. Now, people say a channel can't become algorithmically dead, but I'm pretty sure that channel is, and it will be even more so if I start releasing content that doesn't get any views at all. And then it's like, well, what's the point? You may as well just started a new one. Also, if I start a new channel, it's got a higher chance of taking off early on, getting some algorithmic blessing. But then, see what I'm doing there is I'm starting to think, you know, what makes the most sense algorithmically? And I specifically said this morning, I don't want to focus on like views and stuff. I just want to make stuff for me. And that YouTube channel will always exist. I got cut off mid-sentence because my my camera ran out of SD card space. I can't remember what I was saying. Something about the channel. I think I'll do this one on the main channel. And then I'll make a decision based on how that feels, how well or poorly the video does, and then we'll see. I'm going to wrap this up because I'm doing stuff next week and this week, and I want to film that. And this is already like 20-25 minutes probably at this point. I've been watching a lot of like camping vlogs, and it's just so chilled out, and it's not really my editing style. I talk fast and I edit out the ums and ahs, and I think like if I can't watch back my own video 20 times and not get bored, then people will get bored watching it. But I don't think that actually is the case. I think if you've got stuff to say and it is just kind of stream of consciousness and it connects with people and it's relatable, then that's, you know, that's the point. So I need to watch myself that I'm not trying to shorten down clips where I'm talking too much, and I can just let the pace of the video go. It's very different to the usual sort of videos I make. So I'm going to wrap this up. The gig was fantastic. Probably the best gig I've ever played in my life, which is awesome. Because I was so nervous about it, but it all worked out in the end. All I've got to do is stop aggressively and he comes charging after me. What a lovely doggy. Next week is my son's first birthday, which is crazy that he's going to be 1. And I am taking him camping, because I went camping loads when I was little, and I loved it, and I love it now, and I want him to love it. So I'm going to create a little tradition where every year on his birthday, we go on a little camping trip, just him and me. No Archie, no Francesca, just him and me, just to spend time together. And I'm hoping it'll be okay. I'm only going an hour and a half away. It's on a campsite, like a proper campsite. I'm not like wild camping, just to remove the stress of like having to find a place to pitch up. If it goes okay, then I will definitely take him camping again. If it goes horribly, I'll leave it a year. But, you know, from what I've heard, it's usually okay. So if I take him out, everything's fine, he sleeps okay, he enjoys it. I'm just really worried because when we did the camping trip the other weekend, I woke up in the night and I was just freezing cold. And like, I'm used to it, like I've done camping tons of times before. I should have known that would happen and brought more blankets and whatever. But like, I'm just really worried that he's not going to be able to know what's going on. He's going to wake up freezing cold. But these are, I've got him a good sleeping bag, and like these are things that the only way to get past that anxiety is to just go and do it. I think that's, and let's wrap this up with that. There are so many things where, you know, you're stressed about something, you're worried about something, this gig, this camping trip, and until you're starting this vlog series again, until you just go and do it, you're not going to get over that anxiety. You can't, what's the quote? You can't think your way out of your brain being weird and that. Brilliant. Put that on a motivational poster. Anyway, that's coming next week. So if you enjoyed this, stick around. If it does horribly on the main channel, I will start a second channel. Let me know what you thought of this format. I'm sorry it's not a DVD video. I need to record an intro. This is going to loop perfectly because I'm going to record the intro now.